our channel. We are the Pageant Gurus, and as you guessed it, this is the Pageant Games, and we are back as promised. This is the Dreams of the Universe, and we have segregated them into 4 zones, and today we're featuring Asia, and trust me, it's gonna be a bloodbath. We don't know who is gonna progress from here. They're all fantastic contestants, and we are excited. So this theme is to all our Asian sweethearts. It's the Pageant Gurus. Squid Game, Pageant Game themes. All right, over to Guru.
Indeed, Emma, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be exciting, and nothing better than the Squid Games to represent this. What we are going to do is nothing short of magnificent. Let's start upon by understanding how many contestants have already been crowned. In fact, more than 60 contestants have been crowned, and more than 30 are expected to be crowned in the next few months. Let's have a look. Let the games begin. Roll the dice and show us what's in store.
Here we go, guys. These are the stats. All right, guys, this is the Miss Universe 2023 Dreams of the Universe, and this is how we're gonna get started. Okay, so
Emma, as you can see, the whole arena is set. This background is in fact what stage Elsalvador hosted in 1975 when the pageant was last made there. And you can see it looks so elaborate and it looks so culturally rich. But who's on top? We have the queen of the Squid Games, our very own, and Jakapong Jakaraju Tatup.
Well, there you go. Well, she is 001. She's the one controlling the whole games, and this should be absolutely interesting to see who's going to progress because, well, they're all fantastic. So, Guru, who are
Let's move on.
Okay, so, all right, this is it. 60 plus countries have been crowned, 90 plus to be expected. Oh my God,
Yes.
Guru, I have no idea how this is possible. How
it's
is it
coming so fast. It's getting more and more crazy day by day. But yes, these are the ones that we got on Wikipedia. So I'm hoping these are right. But yes, more than 60 women have been crowned to represent their country at Miss Universe. However, let's not talk about the universe. Let's talk about the Asian Squid Games. So Emma, what do we have next?
Okay, wow. These are the girls have been crowned and they're all our favorite. I have no idea how the judges are gonna deal with this. Guru, what do you think? It's definitely a bloodbath. Wow.
I just feel that, just the Asian continent is enough for a Miss Universe competition. The beauty is so fierce. Everyone is one notch above the other. And the good part is each of them is improving their games. Each time when we see their Instagram, each time when we hear an interview, they're only getting better. So guys, 11 countries have been crowned as part of the Asian region. And we are going to quickly go through each of them and see who are our top reigning queens in this region. So we have Australia, India, Indonesia, Japan, Kazakhstan, Korea, Laos, Malaysia, Philippines, and Thailand.
You missed out Kyrgyzstan. I think you got cut off there. So Korea was Kyrgyzstan. So there's always been a problem.
Harna's moment.
There's always a problem with Kyrgyzstan. Harnaz made a mistake. Guru made a mistake.
Most of the pageant vloggers that we've seen are pretty much talking about the neck and neck competition between Thailand and the Philippines. Hello, I don't believe that's the case because there are many more Asian countries who are really vying for that spot. Let's not take anyone for granted. There are still time, there is still days, and you don't know who will be keeping their A secret game and show it up only when they arrive at El Salvador.
Yep.
Right. Do you think it's just Michelle D versus Antonia? What's your view, Anna?
No, Anna? I do not. I thought it was gonna be Michelle D, and Antonia, but now we've got some amazing winners. I mean, Australia is fantastic, and I have also fallen in love with Miss Kazakhstan. She is so gorgeous. So, wow, Guru, who are these girls?
Hmm. So what I'll do quickly, just for the benefit of all our viewers who are probably watching it for the first time,
Mhm.
quickly I'll go through each of the team delegates and highlight some of the points that I've taken down as part of my notes. So
Yep.
we start with Miss Australia, Moriah Wilson. She's 21 years old. She's a
Yep.
business management student, a
Yep.
model, a sports coach, a ski racer, and she lives in Melbourne. And she kind of reminds me of Miss Universe 2004, Jennifer Hawkins. You know,
And Guru, her advocacy is youth mental health, which is a concerning topic in today's world. So I think this is very much
totally,
needed. And I think this is a good advocacy to talk about, considering the amount of bullying that's going on the internet, not just the pageant
absolutely.
girls, it's just everywhere. So I think this is a very, very important topic that she's picked up, and I love it. So, yes,
And she's
Australia,
stunning. She looks like a
she is a
supermodel.
model. I mean, I think you could just take this girl and send her to Hollywood. She's just all there. She's got all of it, you know? Fantastic. So, yes, Mariah is the one to watch out for. Okay, and the next, of course, is Miss India,
Our
Shweta
very
Shweta.
own
We have a
Desi
bit
Kuri,
conflicted on this,
Shweta
but
Sharda. She's
fantastic. She's a fantastic
22
performer.
years old. So 22 years old. She hails from Chandigarh, Punjab, same as our Harnas. So she's a model, she's a dancer, an entertainer, I would say. She's done Dance India Dance, Dance Divane, music videos. In fact, have a look at her Mast Aakhe video. I'm sure that'll make your hearts race and Anne's as well. She talks about choreography and how it makes her a strong woman. And in fact, the trivia is that she's actually choreographed some of Miss Divas in previous Miss Diva competitions. So that's interesting. She has an undeniable stage presence, guys. And
She's no stranger to the limelight and the world stage on being a performer. So this is something that she has that can actually benefit her on the Miss Universe stage, because you're not going to see a moment where she's going to have any glitches in terms of being unprepared or nervous or being pressured into anything. So she has a clear advantage.
what pressure?
She will not have. I don't think this girl will be pressured into anything. She's confident. Being a performer, she dances brilliantly. Brought up by a mother, a single mother, and that's why her answer made it was so relatable to her life, because her mother should put herself first, because she's always put Shweta first. So it's a beautiful, message that she's put out there. I'm not sure what her advocacy is as such for Miss Universe, how important that's going to play, if it's just confidence and performance and entertainment level. She's got it all. Apart from that, I'm not sure on the advocacy if it's actually going to hold any weight. So that's where I'm kind of concerned. If Anne is looking for a strong advocacy from a girl, I'm not sure if Shweta's got it, but everything else, if she wants a performer, she wants someone who can light up the stage, you got it in Shweta. So let's see what happens,
I
guys.
do feel, Emma, I do feel that she would do amazing on the Miss Grand stage. Her confidence,
Yeah, I don't think
her
for Miss
pizzazz,
Universe. Yeah.
I think she'll be perfect there as well. And she talks about her mom being her role model and being a single mom's child, but she herself is not a single mom, so that should not be her advocacy. Your background is not your advocacy. So I think that's one area where she has to polish it up, and we are very sure that the Miss Diva organization has what it takes for her to shine bright in El Salvador. So next is team Indonesia, Fabiana. She's
So we're
23
having
years
a Miss
old.
Indonesia. I did not think we were going to have a Miss Indonesia.
No, we already crowned a winner, but then there was this whole investigation,
Yeah,
and we are still not sure whether she's going to participate or not.
we'll have
She is a model, she's a business graduate. She talks about the fact that her dream came true, but eventually, just after crowning, I think it's become a nightmare.
to.
What do you think are the chances if she actually goes ahead? Do you think that this whole controversy is going to play against her?
It will play against her. I'll tell you why. Because
I believe so
there
too.
was a huge controversy that she did not speak up because she was just wanting the crown and she did not want to lose it. So she, put all the other girls into jeopardy, and she didn't bother about it. So there was a lot of hate from other girls who actually spoke up against the scandal. So there
True,
is a
very
lot
true.
of negativity that Fabienne has taken on. She didn't stand up for women in general. So now if you have that kind of image, and that you're going into a competition where it's about empowering women, it just does not work. She's a fantastic
True.
contestant, but I think because of this, sadly, I do not see her progressing anyway. I'm not even sure if they're going to let her compete. If she
The
does,
tough, yeah.
see her.
It's not the best of situations, and I don't even know if she goes, how can she salvage her own image and the organization's
Yeah,
image?
yeah. So
It's
that
not easy,
no,
but
it won't be
wish her well. We wish her well. Let's
absolutely.
move on to Team Japan. Rio Mizayaki, 20 years old. She reminds me of Rio Mori from the year 2007, was the last Miss Universe. Uh, I do believe there was a time, Japan used to be very fashion forward, but I don't see anything here.
You
I'm
know what I see?
sorry.
I know. You know what I've seen this girl? I know she's not as current as what the current beauty queens are looking like in physically, but I see this girl to be super smart and intelligent. There's something about her that I'm like, she's confident. She is not a classic beauty pageant image, but she's got this
Mm.
look that is very confident, and I know she's gonna speak well. So I don't think I'm gonna write her off as yet. I think she will make an impact with her mind. I think she's got a very strong mind, and that kind of showed. So I think
You're,
for that reason, Japan, look out for her, guys. You never know.
you're actually quite right, because in the year 2021, during Harnaz's time, Miss Japan was also included, and none of us expected it. And
Yes.
she was quite smart. So I think that could be her road.
Yeah. And the Japanese girls
Up to
are
her.
like that. They're fantastic and they're brilliant girls. So I would love to see Japan advance. And all right, so next is my favorite, Miss Kazakhstan. Tamira is there, and she was Miss Almaty. I have briefly visited Almaty when I was on a layover to Russia, and that country is so beautiful. Although I was just there for 3 hours, but I could see it, when you're touching down to the airport, and I could see this beautiful city. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. So I love the people, I love the culture, I love the cuisine, and this girl is gorgeous. Oh my God. I was like, where did she come from? Fantastic. So I am super, super excited to see. I hope she gets a mention and I hope she gets some recognition. I don't think Kazakhstan's ever made it anywhere. Guru, have they?
So they've been participating in Miss Universe since 2018 when it was held in Thailand.
Yeah.
But after that, no. But I believe they come with extraordinary evening gowns and national costumes. That country sends some amazing stuff and very well prepared delegates. So
Hmm.
let's hope they once break into the semis. What about our next candidate? Emma, what do you think about Korea? Soyum King, 28 years old. And I've seen many of the girls in this batch are in their late 20s, almost hitting the 28-year-old mark,
Mm-hmm.
which was the same with Arvini as well. And I'd really thought that because of her answer that she gave, they're going to increase the age limit. But we haven't seen any such announcement. What do you think? They should increase the age limit, because some of these would just be hitting on to 29 and being uncompetitive by the time they reach Miss Universe.
I think they absolutely should increase the age limit. I think it's a ridiculous thing to have, when you're having married women come in. You're having, I think
Yeah,
once you're pregnant now, yeah, and then
otherwise they'll be promoting child
trans,
marriage.
you're having trans people come in. So why can't you increase the age limit? I think it's
Yeah,
ridiculous to like
age
go
is a
all the way
number.
to age and then just suddenly, oh my God, we're gonna be so strict about it.
Absolutely.
What the hell? Come on, age doesn't
As
define anybody. So if you're not bothered about their marital status or their sex, how does it matter? So age limit should be increased. I think Korea is. I've always loved Miss Koreas that whenever they come, and they've always been in my list. I love the Korean culture. The Korean women are beautiful, fantastic complexion. I love Korean movies. I'm obsessed. Hence, you can see our Squid Game theme for today's episode. I love Korea. I would love to see Korea come up. They're gorgeous, intelligent, beautiful, cute women. And I do think this time, at least I hope, that they just get some recognition. At least, you know what? Talk about them. Talk about them. I would like it. I don't like it when pageant vloggers just ignore some countries always. I don't like that. Include everybody
true.
because they are
So,
fantastic.
so Emma, when was the last time Korea actually made it to the top 5 at Miss Universe? Any idea?
I think you told me it was not too long ago. It was not, was it? Can't remember. When was it?
It was in the year 2007. Honey Lee was her name. And she
Okay.
was a hot
Yeah.
favorite to win, but her answer probably didn't match up to the expectations of the judges. So she was in the top 5, but very, very smart contestant. So let's hope and wish our delegate from Korea all the very best.
Lots of love to Koreans and hope we win it. Okay, so here goes. The next is Miss Kyrgyzstan, Diami Almaz Bekova. I think she's currently living in Moscow, I think, when I read about her.
Yes,
And she's quite something about her. I would not call her gorgeous, but she's very womanly. There's something
striking. Yeah.
yeah, and mature about her. And I kind of, I'm not sure, but although she seems very young, I don't necessarily think she'll have that much of training to compete with all these powerhouses that are going to be on stage. I feel she might feel a little intimidated if she's not used to it because she's still very young. And so there is where I kind of have a doubt on Kyrgyzstan. Let's see, because I mean, this is one of the craziest years with the best contestants I've seen. So I think it would be a little difficult for Kyrgyzstan. What do you think?
Yes, no, I believe I haven't seen enough of her to actually give any judgment, but I
Very
do feel she
petite
should be
and
more. But I believe, her entire social media and persona, I think her team needs to do a little bit more work on her
yes.
for us to know. I think the girl has potential. I think the team needs to support her. Let's move to another rising powerhouse in Asia, and that's Laos.
Oh my God, her name is Faimeni Latsa Bantao. Wow, you know what? I'm excited about Laos. There is something in these girls. They have it on. I mean, you see confidence and you see this fighting spirit that they have. You know what? I like her. I really do like her. I don't know what's gonna happen, but she's 28. She's mature, so she's gonna know how to work it. She probably knows what Miss Universe is looking for, and they have placed very well last year. So definitely a lookout for. You gotta watch this girl. You never know with Laos. You never know. So yeah, good luck. A lot of love from Emma. So Guru.
Completely agree on this. She's a pageant veteran. She
Yeah.
was there in the year 2022, where she was the first runner up. She again, before that, participated in 2018 and 2021. So I've seen she was the first runner up, like Michelle D. And
Mm,
this year she came again and won the crown.
wow.
And Laos as a country is so passionate. Imagine, we would never have expected. Philippines could not get through the fan vote, but a country like Laos
Laos.
got through. So they gave everything. I remember her send off of our delegate last year was so impactful. They had a whole Bentley in front of her and her costumes. They put in all the effort to
Yeah.
make their country shine, and it's showing. So
It is.
all the very best to Laos. I love the fact that she says that, if you never give up, I think that's a very good lesson that she brings along with her
Yes,
to the Miss
that
Universe
is
stage.
beautiful. And I always love it when countries that you really, they surprise you out of the blue. And I love it when they come
Underdogs.
up, the underdogs. I love it when countries come up and I love supporting them because people don't really talk about them. So this is fantastic. A lot of love from Pageant Gurus to Laos. We want to see you make it to the first cut. All right.
Truly Asia, Malaysia, Serena Lee, 24 years old. Now, with this whole controversy around Indonesia, the same thing happened. The national director of Malaysia
Malaysia.
was the same.
Hmm.
So, this was a private ceremony. I don't know how she was qualified to get this title,
Mhm.
but she's a law student. And I do believe that we don't know much about her.
Mhm.
So, understanding this whole controversy behind this whole pageant, I don't think her fate is going to be any different as compared to Miss Indonesia,
Hmm.
coming from the same pageant house.
It's really sad, these girls really work hard and they're trying to make it, and there's always someone lurking in the back, sinister, trying to make it horrible for women. everywhere, every walk of life, in your work, at your home, your careers, wherever it is, we all face it, right? We all face these things. It's really sad. I would love to see what happens with Malaysia. Malaysia's always been a strong country. Um, let's hope for the best, and let's hope that she's not bludgeoned with all the things that are not, relating to her in any way. I'm sure she's putting her best up. So a lot of love from Malaysia and positive energies, and I hope everything goes fine and she gets a chance to compete in a, just like everybody else, and she's not sidelined. So I hope that, because Malaysia is wonderful and they have brought some amazing, amazing contestants, beautiful girls. Can't deny that. So, yep. And I love KL. So a lot of love to you guys.
And
And
and then there
yeah,
were two.
and it is.
So let's go to the next Miss Philippines, Michelle D. 28 years old from Makati, a psychology student. Again, hitting that benchmark of 28.
Yeah.
Another crossover from Miss World, like Catriona. Loving her edgy look, her bold statement. Please keep the short hair.
Yes, please. That is what your power look is. And don't bother about all the other girls who have long hair and luscious hair. There is no defined beauty standard that has to be there for beauty queens. You have to be yourself, and which you are, Michelle. That's why you're my favorite to win this. I see this girl definitely making it to top three. Sorry, but you guys know that I love her. So she is definitely going to be top three. And you know what? Just stay as you are. That's what's amazing about you, Michelle, and that's what
Yeah.
made you win and come back. And we've never stopped believing in you. So yes, love.
Her team is doing amazing. They are
Yes,
doing the right things at the right
fantastic
time.
work, guys.
She's edgy. Her fashion sense. Be bold. I hope she comes not with any of those silver, gold
No,
beads,
no, no.
Swarovski crystals. No, I want a bold color. I
Yes,
want strong moves. I want something that's timeless. I
yes.
wish she can wear her mom's gown because she was Miss International. Imagine she wearing her mom's gown.
I don't know what her
Ouch.
mom's gown was like. It would be amazing if there's something they can incorporate and make something new with it. It would be beautiful. I love that she chose a more couture looking gown than a pageant gown. It was fantastic and womanly. And girl, don't tie your hair up in the evening gown round. Leave it. Nice earrings, and that's it. That face of yours. Wow. That's the only thing you need. Nothing else. Fantastic makeup. This girl is spot on. She does not put too much of makeup. I just don't know. I am completely wowed.
Loving her advocacy as well. Emma, though I have a question, she talks about the fact that many of her social advocacies are happening, but it's just because she's not putting it and is not talking much about it doesn't mean that she's not doing enough. Do you think that's a right move in this age and day of social media where you need to showcase what you're doing? She's talked about doing a lot of things, but just because we are not posting it doesn't mean that work is not happening. I somehow don't agree with that. They
Um,
need to know because it's my viewpoint here is she's not doing charity. She's not giving her wealth away. That has to be done silently, right? It's an advocacy, and the more people she touches and influences, the more she will become a role model.
I
So I
agree
do
with,
feel
yeah. I agree with you and I agree with her. So what happens is, like, in most of us when we're doing charity, we don't really talk about it. It's something that comes out of her heart. This is coming out of her heart. It's a very natural reflex action from her. She's not probably, showing it so much because she's not that kind of a girl. So probably it's a little difficult for her to realize she has to document it. But girl, you need to document it because you are on the world stage and people are, literally going to judge you for your advocacy, which is a huge
and
task.
get inspired as well.
Yes, and they're going to
Right?
inspire you and actually help you promote you, support your cause, and get funding for your causes. So this is important to document it, and I can understand why probably she didn't do it. But you know what, sweetie, you got to do it. And I think yes, if you are going to be on a stage like this, you have to. And that's how it's become. Social media is you
Yeah.
have to talk about it, and that's when you actually start getting awareness. That's the only way you can spread awareness. Um, so yeah, like I feed dogs every day. I don't talk about it, but yeah, if I want to do something major about it in my life and make it a part or somewhere I can
Major.
major part, then yes, I would have to come and talk about it and show what I do. So it's like that. So that ways, but otherwise, Michelle, you got it, girl. We love you and we love Philippines. And you know what? This is on. Okay. And this
Okay,
is
so
the one.
Emma,
Yes.
last but not the least, we have Miss Thailand, Antonia Porcel, born in India from a Dutch father and a Thai mom, very much reminiscent of many of her previous predecessors.
Yes.
Miss Supranational 2019, and her
Mm,
advocacy has been about children, education, building schools and books, which she's been doing since over a decade. You
mm.
know, she talks about the only one who can stop you is yourself. Do you think that being a Miss Supranational already is going to be a barrier for her, or will it propel her to victory?
I think neither. I think she needs to reinvent herself for Miss Universe because Supranational has a different agenda
Good
altogether,
point.
So she would have to completely get rid of all what she did at Supranational and whatever that she is understood of that pageant and being in it. Miss Universe is a different ball game altogether, and we've all seen it, and we know what goes on into it. So I think if she has to come on the Miss Universe stage, we need to see a new Antonia, and the super ultra glamorous supranational look not gonna work. Right? So it has to be
Mm.
more substance. And I have not seen much of substance in her apart from her answer, which was really wonderful. I liked her answer.
Spot on. Spot on, Emma. You know, you talked about the fact that there has to be more depth.
Yeah, there has to
Looks
be more depth. I don't think.
fabulous, but the depth, the gravitas of even when she speaks, you
Hmm.
know, it has to be backed with facts. She would
Yes,
use all the right words, you
yes.
know, force for good and crown of glory or whatever, but just substantiate that. Exactly what Catriona did. You know, she spoke about what work she's done in when Catriona told about the fact that she goes to what was her answer? Tondo. So
Hmm.
when Catriona spoke about going to Tondo, where
Hmm.
she does a lot of work and she looks into the eyes of the children, you know, if you can relate to that, you can make someone visualize
Hmm.
that feeling. I think that's where
Yeah,
you get a winner.
yeah.
That's where she needs to work on. You know, having an advocacy is great, but to be able to convince people to influence is the superpower at Miss Universe. So, girl, look out and watch out.
Yeah, and you know what? Action speaks louder than words. We don't know what kind of work she's been doing. As of now, people all they can talk about Antonia is she's a fantastic, person to endorse the Kathy brand because she has that image and she has that look. But that's not gonna work for Miss Universe, girl. You're gonna have to pull out more to make yourself noticed and recognized and taken seriously. So I would love to see her advocacy more, you know in the physical world, what's really happening, what she's really doing, that would make more sense. Like I said about I think Vidhi in Miss India, where she was in the tractor, she was farming. You see that, you're like, yeah, these girls are in it, they're doing their bit, and then you feel more relatable to them. So that's what I want to see. Right now, I just see Antonia, the supermodel.
Beauty Queen.
Yeah, that's all I see.
I
Not enough.
think both our Miss Philippines and Thailand are going to come. None of them were part of Miss Universe 2022, where both Thailand and Philippines did not make the first cut. So both of them are coming here to prove a point, and they're coming strong. What do you think? Who is going to be the powerhouse of Asia? Is it going to be the Philippines?
Yeah, definitely Philippines. Definitely, if I have to take just a random thing of all we've spoken today, Philippines definitely. Girl, she's definitely gonna make it. And if she doesn't, then oh my God, this is gonna be the biggest controversy of
No, no, no.
2023
Impossible.
if Miss
We will, we
if
will,
she doesn't. So,
we will, we will, we will change our names. if if
yeah, so
Melanie doesn't make it, sorry,
Michelle,
if Michelle doesn't make it.
Michelle doesn't make.
So
I
yes, definitely, ruling the Squid Games of Asia is Miss Philippines, followed by Thailand.
I would say Thailand, yes. I would say
Excellent.
Thailand, and then followed by India, then followed
Yes.
by Japan, Korea,
Laos,
Kazakhstan. Laos. Oh my God.
Laos.
Sorry. Philippines, Thailand, Laos, India, and maybe Korea or Japan. I don't know if Kazakhstan's going to be noticed, but I wish Kazakhstan. But yeah.
Australia.
God, I forgot Australia. All right, wait, let me change it again. Philippines, Thailand, Laos, India, Australia. Did I miss anyone out? No. So this is the girls are the strongest. I'm not saying that they are definitely going to be there. This is just I feel that at this point they are the strongest. When they all reach there and the preliminaries start, then it's game on, girl. Anyone can go out of our list and come back in our list. So it's just you never know what's going to happen, and that's what happens when you see them right there. Then you really know for sure. As of now, this is all that we've seen. What we can see are the strongest from Asia. Although I have a lot of love for Kazakhstan and Korea and Japan. So come on, girls, let's bring it on. Okay, Guru.
So
So
let
where
the
you going?
games
What would you like?
begin. So just closing on, I think it's been a great Squid Game, welcoming the next phase of the games. The next zone that we're going to talk about and play games with is the European region. So guys, watch out for that episode.
I'm
Till such time,
super excited. Okay,
do
go on.
tell us who do you think is going to win? Who is going to advance in the Squid Games within the Asian continent?
Do comment and share and like and of course subscribe and follow us on Instagram. We do come up with these cute little reels and we have some positive messages that we love to share with you as well. So connect with us, get in touch with us. And well, this is the Squid Game for the Asia region and you're gonna see Europe next, which I'm super excited about. So guys, stay tuned for the Dreams of the Miss Universe Part 2 coming soon. This is a lot of love, positive energies, and see ya.
Bye.